Man, I tell you, you build yourself a costume, and you go to a convention, and you enter the costume contest, and you win some money. She will never laugh at you again. Cause I know like at the yeah, 'cause I know like at the Emerald City costume contest, the grand prize is like $1,000. That ain't too shabby. And then when you go into like the world cosplay contest, yeah, the prize. Oh my God, the amount of money these guys be raking in, it's nice. Okay, so this is a good distance that I need. So now I just got to make the capper for this.
Riddick said you just using those foam mats?
Yeah, EVA foam mats. This stuff. I love working with EVA foam because one, it's durable as all hell. It really is. Two, and here's the important thing: lightweight. You can't see because it's off the camera, but my other cosplayers are just literally around this place. They're huge. You know, like I built Cyborg from Injustice. That suit, lightweight. I built War from the game Darksiders and his abyssal armor. That suit is lightweight. I always try to think about weight with my builds because I know what it's like to walk around 8 to 10 hours in a suit. It's bulky to start off with, and you're walking kind of in a weird way, so you are limited in just how you just normal movement, which can get tiring. But more importantly, if you was walking around with an extra, say, 80 pounds on you, you would not be walking around a 10-hour day, standing the entire time in that suit. I know I wouldn't be. So, hey goddess. So I try to always make my builds as lightweight as possible for me and for my clients. Cause that just takes one weight off their shoulders, you know, literally and figuratively. You know? Yes, I saw that guy make the Hulk Buster suit. A lot of my friends been telling me for the past like year and a half that I should make that suit, and I was like, nope, I need space. Cause that Hulkbuster armor, you're gonna be at my height, I would probably grow an entire foot. So I'd be 7 feet tall. I don't got enough space in this apartment to be building no suit that's gonna be 7 feet tall. I don't, you know, so that's out of running for me. Now if I had a house with a big garage, different story. Yeah. And also you gotta think about lugging that shit around. How you gonna pack it in your car? I mean, we got a minivan, you know, but even then I gotta think about constructively how am I gonna break this bad boy down so it fits in there, and at the same time make it so that I can easily reassemble everything in the hotel room, you know. So you kinda gotta think about those logistics. But I do like this piece. This is smooth. I have to do the same thing to this one now. And before I do that, I'm going to sand down part of this inside edge here. Yeah, if you scroll on down my Twitch window there, you'll see a picture of me dressed up as War from the game Darksiders. Click on that link, it will take you to my Facebook page where you can see my work. Oh, and just so you guys do know, this Sunday I will be streaming the mold portion of the Dragon Scion Dagger. Right now, there's just a little bit I gotta do to it. Seal it up and stuff like that, and it'll be ready for molding. And it's going to be two molds. It's going to be one mold for the hammer, one mold for the rest of the blade, because I have to install light into it, so I gotta break it up like that so I can be able to get to certain sections with my trusty drill and drill the holes through it that's going to be needed for that. But Sunday you guys will have a chance to be able to see me build the box, set the dagger in there, go ahead and pour in my umu, get that stuff straight, make my lock nuts inside of it. But yeah, you'll see the entire process of that, me pouring it, pulling it and assembling it, and depending on the time frame, I might even start painting it Sunday too. And Sunday I'll be streaming from 2 to 8. And like I told you guys, once I am fully done with the dagger, it won't be Sunday. It'll probably be following week. It'll be done. But I'm going to make an announcement on my stream, and then I will announce it during Twitter on my Twitch page, and I will announce it on my Facebook page. And it'll be a week from that day that it's actually finished being built that I will hold the contest. And it'll be in this contest, you gotta be following my channel, and you gotta have some dragon bones, which means you gotta play the dragon hunts or the arena matches and get your points together. The person that wins that raffle, all they gotta do is pay shipping and handling, and I will mail that dagger to them anywhere in the world that the country allows it. So you guys will get a dagger that I will sell for $150 to any of my followers, $200 to strangers for just shipping and handling. Not a bad deal. And like I said, for everybody on the channel who doesn't win that still wants that dagger, it's just $150. And I will mail to you once again, anywhere in the world. Shipping cost, if you're living overseas somewhere, you'll have to pay shipping as well. Because depending on where you live at in the world, oh my god, them shipping rates are freaking ridiculous.
So Riddick asked if that's you in the outfit with the big sword.
Yep, that's me, man. Yeah. Yeah. He's finished, yeah. Yep, and man, just so you know, I did watch the last episode of the season of Overlord, and his perfect warrior armor. Oh yeah, I'm gonna build that too, with that sword, cause that shit just looked too fucking nasty. And I'm not even a big fan of white armor, but I love that one. So I'm gonna try to see if I can have that one done as well for KamuraCon next year. And I'm gonna redo the skull as well. I'm going to actually do a live cast of my face and my shoulders, and I'm gonna break out the clay, and I'm gonna sculpt the skull head right over my face, and then I'm gonna cast and mold that.
Riddick says, WTF, you got mad skills, man. Well done, respect.
Thanks, man, thanks.
And Raph says, I saw them working on them and thought, damn, those are going to be cute.
I do work with other things like liquid polymer plastics like smooth cast products. If I can do it out of foam, I like to, because it allows me to keep my costs low, and that way I can keep my costs to my client low. But if it's a suit or a prop where I absolutely have to go through the process of sculpting, molding it, and making a cast of it, it gets a lot more expensive. So I try to keep it to foam floor possible, but I have messed around with other stuff too.
Critic says, so everything made out of foam then? Yeah, everything's in the fabric.
Yep. But that overfeeding thing was completely foam, mask everything.
And then Matt says, in between Nice and Madhouse did a second season, but they're known for doing one season wonders.
Yeah, that is true, man. But the thing is, as insanely popular as Overlord is, if they were to put out a toy line, it'd be bought quick. So I'm thinking if they were to go just off the fact of money, they will be stupid not to put out a second season, because posters, body pillows, a toy line, I would love to own an Overlord statue, no lie, so it'd be dumb of them not to want to do that. That's also why I'm making sure that not only do I have the Overlord outfit that I made for this year, I'm going to build the armor next year and try to put it out to as many different sites as possible. That way they can see that there are people out there that are dressing up as a character, that do love it. There is a demand there for them, for that character. So hopefully that'll make them want to put out more content. Plus, if you think about it, the way episode 13 ended, I think they already have a second season in mind. But good lord, that fight that he had with one of his guardians, ooh, that fight was epic. That dude is a crafty as hell fighter. Crafty.
Brad says, I'd buy Coictus figures so fast, but it would be swimsuit versions of the girls, and maybe an Ainz statue at most.
I definitely want the Iron statue. And I can't front Albedo. I'd have one of her too. Yeah.
Riddick said, so you can paint this stuff, and what was the sword made of? I said EVA and PVC pipe.
Yep. PVC pipe, man, was the core of the sword. It has to keep it nice and straight and not flopping. And everything else was EVA. I also installed lights in the eyes so it actually glowed. Before you can definitely paint the foam. Make sure you seal it so it tastes the paint better. When I paint this, I'm gonna first actually paint the whole thing black with some acrylic acrylic airbrush paint, because it soaks in real good. And then I'm gonna go ahead and spray the top of it with a either plastic dip or probably rubberized undercoat. It's a little bit stronger. And then from there, I'm gonna go ahead and clear coat the whole damn thing.